Untuk teman-teman finalis kategori lomba esai, kami umumkan kepada teman-teman untuk bisa mempersiapkan presentasinya terlebih dahulu karena untuk acara akan dimulai pada pukul 8 lebih 45 menit. Terima kasih.
Okay, check. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let us offer praise and gratitude to God because His blessing and gift will avail to the whole the final speech competition 2022. Dear Professor Dr. Landip Prasojo STMPD, dear Mr. Dr. Pujanto SPD MPD, dear Mr. and Miss Judges, and the final speech competition 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our this event, we will pray according to its place. Prayer begins. Amen. Okay, my name is Adelia Bernastion. As the Master of Ceremony, we will guide this event. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, I would like to present the schedule today as follow. Number 1, opening. 2, submission of rules and themes. 3, case build. 4, presentation. 5, question and answer session. And the last is closing. Well, move on to the next session. I will read the rules of the presentation of the final speech competition 2022. Number 1, finalists will be invited to the online platform Zoom meeting to join in the opening, name format, competition underscore team name underscore university. After following the opening of presentation, participants will stay in main room Zoom. Number 3, sub-themes and themes will be shared during the event. Distribution will be through by generator. Number 4, participants still stay in main room to cast build of the speech through online platform which will be directly supervised by a committee for 20 minutes. Okay. And next. During the cast build, participants must active on camera, otherwise there will be disqualification and there will be no tolerance. The finalists must not search in the internet and other platform. The text must be origin from the finalist point of view. Next, the timekeeper and master of ceremony will monitor the process of cast build. Finalists are not allowed to see notes or speech text during the presentation. The participant cannot see the presentation of other finalists, but if have advanced, they are allowed to see other presentation on the Draw Talk live YouTube. The finalists will be applied randomly, so all must be read already. Next, the finalist team made a presentation. Its finalist team was allocated maximum of 70 minutes, 2 minutes of preparation, 5 minutes of presentation, and 10 minutes for question and answer with the judges. If it exceeds allotted time, there will be reduced of overall score and it will be stopped by timekeeper. Next, participants are expected to have good internet connection. The committee does not tolerate any kind of problems caused by bad connection. Audio or video aids materials are not permitted. At the time presentation, participants wear university alma mater or if they have problems, they can wear free and need a place coach. Next, the finalists can watch a piece to the other finalists with note at the presentation have copy completed. Participants are expected to use English language in speaking. The video must be stable and good quality, and the class, the timekeeper will keep seeing the remaining time and will stop the presentation if it exceeds the maximum time limit. Okay, moving on the next session. Before we next in the next session, any question from finalists or the judges? Okay.
All right. Am I audible? I'm so sorry. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
All right. Thank you. Okay. I'd like to ask It was stated in the rule that we are not allowed to read anything when we're delivering our speech. So when the case building, so can we write down what we have in mind? So I think it will help us to memorize what we're going to deliver, because somehow it just helps.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I have had trouble, and please wait on this.
All right. What I want to ask is, are we allowed to write when the case building time? Because sometimes it just helps us in memorizing uh, the material that we want to deliver in the speech. Thank you.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you replace it your question? I'm so sorry.
All right. It was stated in the rules that we are not allowed to